Good morning, students. So today I am going to explain the analog and digital communications lab. In that, the fourth experiment is pulse amplitude modulation. So this is the trainer kit, pulse amplitude modulation. In the single kit, we are having the modulation as well as demodulation. So to observe the waveforms, I am using the digital CRO. So first, as per the pulse amplitude modulation definition, we are having the pulse as a carrier signal which changes the amplitude levels of the pulse carrier according to the message signal. So simply it is having different formats of the output signals. One is sample output, second one is sample and hold output, and third one is flat tap output. In the applications, we are using the flat tap output as a PAM signal. So this is the trainer kit of the pulse amplitude modulation and demodulation. So here we can generate the message signal with frequency 1 kHz or 2 kHz from the function generator which is available on the trainer kit. And also we can get the different pulse outputs with different frequencies like 8 kHz, 16 kHz, 32 kHz and 64 kHz. So for today's experiment I am using the 8 kHz pulse signal as a carrier and 2 kHz message signal as a modulating signal to the pulse amplitude modulator. So in the pulse amplitude modulator I am connecting the carrier as a pulse from the 8 kHz pulse circuit and message signal or modulating signal with 2 kHz from the function generator to the modulation signal output. So to observe these two waveforms, I am going to use digital CRO. First, I am connecting the pulse output signal to the digital CRO with the CRO probe, which consists 8 kHz frequency and 5 volts peak to peak. So here we can observe the 5 volt peak to peak and 8 kHz carrier signal which is in the form of pulse waveform. So now I am using the message signal with 2 kHz. So we can change this toggle switch to 2 kHz and connect a patch cord to observe the message signal. So connect the CRO probe to this patch cord. Connect CRO to this patch cord and it will give the message signal. So we can observe the amplitude as 3.6 volt and frequency as 2 kHz. So this is a message signal we can observe from the function generator. So now connect this message signal and pulse carrier signal to the pulse amplitude modulator which is available on the trainer kit. So I am connecting the message signal to the modulation signal out input and pulse carrier which consists 8 kHz frequency to the pulse input signal. So this is the connection. Now observe the output across three different inputs. One is sample output, second one is sample and hold output, and third one is flat tap output. So most of the cases we are using flat tap output as a PAM signal. So this is the flat tap output signal which is available on the screen. So if you want to observe the amplitude, change the horizontal knob, we can easily get the frequency and amplitude levels of the flat tap PAM signal. If you want to observe the sample and hold circuit also, we can connect this CRO probe to sample and hold. This will give the sample and hold circuit. And to observe the demodulation of the PAM signal, connect flat tap output signal from the PAM generator to the low pass filter. And to improve the amplitude levels of that output signal, I am connecting low pass filter output to the AC amplifier. So which will improve the amplitude levels of the output demodulated signal of the PAM. So connect like this. Now observe the waveform at AC amplifier output. We will get the original recovered message signal, so which is nearly equal to the given function generator message signal frequency. So this trainer kit will give the PAM modulation and demodulation. Thank you.